So in this video, we're going to take a look at the construction protocol, which can allow you to see how any applet really that you come across was created, and then sort of deconstruct and then reconstruct to to sort of match what you see in front of you. So let's just take a look at it. If you go to View, click on this, go to View, and then go to Construction Protocol. This thing right here pops up. And again, the reason why I like Geogebra 5, I can detach these things as opposed to having it linked to the applet. But this right here is all that it took, these 13 steps, all that it took to create this here game. Okay, so you could, if you wanted to, you could go all the way to the start and see how that works. Like right now we're on make a button, and we go from there. You can speed this up as fast as you want it to go, but it'll show you all the steps that it took, and physically those things will show up. Now that nothing happens only in the algebra for the numbers, so those are the first few things. And sometimes if you have something hidden, like I have A and B hidden, so when it comes up, it only comes up in the algebra view. It doesn't come up here. If you want to see how it looks in the graphics view, you would have to go through these, show them all, and then go to construction protocol and play it, and you would see exactly how everything was constructed. So that's how it looks on Geogebra 5. So if you were working with an embedded applet or the app, you could find the construction protocol in one of two places. You could go here and click down the construction protocol and it would open, or you could go to down here and go to View here and see construction protocol right there. If I click on that, it opens, and then I can open it up like this. Now there's certain things that are easier than others or more useful than others. I say for the most part the caption is not useful, so if I want to get rid of that and save some space, I can do that. Also, I tend to like the description in the name, so I'm going to get rid of the value also, and that just saves me a little more space, and that way I can close this down more and just make better use of the space that I have. But again, if I want to see how all this stuff goes from start to finish, I can go all the way to here, and you notice all that I have here is step 1 right now, which is to make the slider, and then I can go from there 2 and 3 and so on. So you can play this back at any speed that you want, but this is again just an option. I'm gonna anytime I provide an applet and you want to know how things are constructed, you can use this as a guide to seeing how things are created. So I just want to caution you that sometimes when you're using the construction protocol, things might seem a little misleading, and I'll give you a perfect example of that. Is that I just made this segment right here, and it's if I click on a segment G right there, segment G, and it wasn't made by using this icon right there. In fact, it was made by using this one right there, and also you see this point C is a point on circle. So let me show you what we mean by that. So I'm going to do this one more time. I'm going to use this tool right here. I'm going to click on the grid, and then they're going to say how long do you want it to be. Well, I'm going to type in the A. So the A is right there, and I get really the same thing that I just got. They call this point F right there a point on a circle. The reason why they call it a point on a circle is because the location for where they put it was really just 2 away from D. So they call it a circle when in fact you didn't use a circle. You didn't use any of these tools for that. So it can be a little misleading, when you're creating these things. You may think to yourself, well, I don't know how I got this. I mean, you could do the same thing. You could make this like if we said, okay, we're going to make a circle. You could arrive at the same place. So you say circle, circle with center radius, click on here, and then you say you want the radius to be what we did before, which was G. So I'm going to type in, no, I'm typing A. I think that's what I wrote, but I'll just type in A. And now we put a point on here, right there, and then we connect it. And it turns out to be functionally the same exact thing as we have right here. So if I change this, or I mean, if I manipulate this, it goes the same way with this. And also, as long as I made it with A for each, you'll get the same, you know, in terms of manipulating A, you'll get the same sort of thing. So I could just hide this right here, and then I would be left with the same thing for, this is I-14 as I had for, what was it, 10. So the same idea. But again, it can be a little misleading, so I just wanted to let you know about that.